Today we have a special guest on the show, Rebecca Ramirez, out of Rambo 121, out of Buckeye or the Phoenix area of Arizona. They are an award winning moving and storage company. So without further ado, Rebecca, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so very much, Mark. I appreciate your time and allowing me to come in and let's go.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. Thanks for sharing your time
Thank
with us,
you.
Rebecca. Appreciate you. So family business, you and your husband running the show?
We are, again, we are a tag team. My husband works on the field. I stay in the office. I am your point of contact. I get you from point A all the way to the end of bye, guys. Thanks for your five-star review. With Oscar
Right?
doing everything out in the field, and I stay in the office. But our name comes from it's the first initial of every person in our family. So there's R for Rebecca, A for Axel, M for Maddie, B for Braylee, and O for Oscar. And then the
I like it.
121 is the months that our kids were born. But then we went and had another baby, so we
Uh-oh.
had to squeeze her in, so her name's Amelia.
How cute. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
thank
I like
you.
the history of the name there. So the kids are born January, February, January again.
Yep.
Super excellent. I like it. I like the root of the name. I like the story. I hope you tell that story online on social or
He
something.
most definitely does. That's Oscar. He is
Yeah, yeah.
he stands behind it. So when we say we put our family's name on the line every time, we mean it.
Nice. I like it. I like it. So Rebecca, tell us what you do, who you do it for, where you do it.
So we work for anybody, whether you are looking for just a helping hand or to not lift a hand. We do everything from labor only to full service moving, white glove service, where again, we do all of your packing for you. We specialize with realtors, senior living communities, and more so now expanding out into new horizons.
I see. So I kind of like that. So your key customer base are referral sources.
Correct. Yeah. And whether you are moving 5 miles down the road or all the way across the country, we're a one stop shop for you.
I see. I see. I like that. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business now for about 5.5 years. Started getting
Nice.
awards right away. Picked up every
Nice.
year, and it's been a crazy but most definitely exciting and worthy ride.
Awesome. Awesome. And where are you coming out of the moving and storage business, or Oscar is, or you are,
Nope,
or
it's actually a super funny story. Oscar called me up one day and he said, "Hey, I quit my job." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Oh, yeah, by the way, I need you to bring me $5,000. I just bought a moving truck." I said, "Excuse me?" And
Uh-oh.
I was slapped with everything all in one day. And I took
That's
him
funny.
his money and he said, "I promise you, I will make you your money back." And here we are 5 years later with a successful company. So I don't
That's
complain and
crazy.
I just let him.
That's crazy. Oscar's a bold man.
He most definitely is a lot more bolder than I would like him to be sometimes. But again,
That's often the
the
case.
proof is in the pudding.
That's super awesome. What field did he and you come out of prior to the moving?
He was actually a mechanic, and I was a cosmetology. I did hair for 15 plus years, and same with him. He was in the mechanic industry for over 15 years as well.
Wow,
Tired of
wow.
breaking his back.
Yeah, yeah. I was old diesel mechanic back in the day.
Oh my,
Another
you know
lifetime.
exactly how he
Y-
feels then.
Indeed, indeed, I do. No more busted knuckles anymore.
That's
Yeah,
one thing
exactly.
he always does say is he says, "Man, I feel like my hands are clean. They don't have the grease in the crevices
Right,
anymore."
right. Exactly. That orange goo. I don't even remember the
Oh.
stuff we had to use to get this, grime off our Hands.
Yeah.
So family owned, 5 years, award winning. So I see on your website a couple of awards. I'm sorry I didn't read deep into it. So who's giving you the awards?
So we are
Where are you
going
getting the?
for our three-peat on the Best in
Whoa!
the West. We're not quite as good at the Chiefs, but we're at least playing a fair game.
There you go.
And then
No, that was good. That was good.
and then we are as well going for the Community Choices Award as well for the
Not
second
so
one
out of the
on it.
local chamber of commerce, or
We are nominated for the Torch Award with the BBB as well.
nice. Good for you. So are you proactive in the community then, Rebecca? It sounds like you must be dipping your toes into social causes or community causes or something going on there in the town. Yes?
Oscar is always about putting the community first. And to us, it is home based, it is our home. And
Right.
we are always looking to help the community in any way possible. And, with our company, you get us all. And, we are a community and we love where we come from. So we're always getting involved, always giving back, always doing community nights at every function that there is, always.
Sweet. So you definitely are members of the chamber then, yes?
Yes.
What other local organizations? It sounds like you're involved in more than just one. Anything else that you're involved in locally in the community?
Oh man, I can't even keep up with Oscar's schedule anymore.
Wow.
He goes to lots of meetings. I know he does the 101 meetings, again, the Chamber of Commerce. I know he's got
Like
people and little friends all over.
there you go. You do like B&I meetings and stuff like that at all,
Yeah,
or
Oscar's in on those.
there you go. There you go. Okay, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but what's your elevator pitch? Why, if I was a consumer in Phoenix, why would I choose Rambo 121 over somebody else?
Because at Rambo 121, you get an award winning 5-star quality. We're a family and you got two owners. I'm going to start you off and I'm not just going to pawn you off on somebody else. I'm going to be your main point of contact all the way until you get to Oscar's 5-star quality service. Then they're going to knock your socks off with what they do. And then you're going to be wanting us back. You're going to remember who we are because we did exactly what you wanted and how you wanted it done. Everybody's moving with Rambo 121. Are you next?
I like it. Very good. Well done. Well done. Okay, so I see you do a lot more than just, not to say just, a lot more than moving people, which you do all over the country, nationwide, correct?
Correct.
Right. So, but I see you also do moving of high end items like pianos and antiques and artwork
Yes.
and climate controlled storage. So there's your nice monthly recurring revenue to keep, right? The down months or whatever. So talk to me about your other services. What are your, say, top 3 or 4 services? Or is there something else you want to focus on a little bit more in 2025 than you did last year?
We always say that there's room for improvement, and we're never too good to say that. So we would like everything to obviously increase through 2025. Our top three are definitely going to be local moves. Even just us sending out a couple of gentlemen and our truck and getting you moved from point A to point B. We stay extremely steady with those. Customers are extremely satisfied with those, and the 5-star reviews will tell you that. Our next
Nice.
one would hands down be junk removal. Once you get to your new
Mm,
location, you still have to worry about location A and what are you going to do with all of that? Well, hey, again, I'm a one stop company. So I'll take care of that. And then when you get everything
nice.
unboxed and set up at your new location, I can still take care of that for you too. And then number
Nice.
3 would have to definitely be the cross country moves. That is
I
hands
see.
down the most stressful time for people. And when you have a
Yeah.
company like ours who is going to communicate with you all the way, who's going to walk you through step by step, you're going to pick us every time because we're not just going to pawn you off. I can tell you who your driver is going to be. I can tell you who your delivery driver is going to be. And I will talk to you again from your first and last name to thanks for the 5-star review.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Do you get a feel for, like, the economy a little bit then locally and, well, you would see migration in or out of the state, right? And migration all over the state. Do you get a feel? Does the moving business give you a feel for the local economy or
Um, I would love to say yes. I can tell you everything definitely is picking up again now. I can tell you, just like everywhere and everything else, it did slow down and it is picking up again. Um, I know a lot of people are moving to Arizona and not as many moving out quite yet.
there
So
you go.
we're definitely picking up and our population is definitely growing.
Nice, nice. Earlier I did not say also, you guys have a 4.9 rating on Google with, almost a couple hundred, reviews and, of course, scattered on Facebook and, Yelp and elsewhere, so hats off to you for walking the walk, not just talking a bunch
You
of crap.
know, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, right?
Right? Exactly, exactly. Not easy stuff. I feel for, Oscar and the guys and gals out there who are moving the things.
The manual labors. Yes. I always say I'm one of the lucky ones that I get to sit in a climated office. I'm not a mover, but at the same time, I'll tell you what, I'm not too good. I have been a mover. I have been in
I
some
bet.
jobs that I've looked at Oscar and I said, I'm done. I'm walking away. But let me
It's
tell
too
you,
much
I
stuff.
have earned where my climated office.
There you go. I like it. I like it. What you said earlier. So do people get rid of stuff, then move, and then want to get rid of more stuff?
You gotta love the ones that are downsizing and decluttering at the same
Yep.
time. We have had customers that have moved and left quite a few items at their station A. And then they get to station B and they said, "Hey, we forgot to downsize. Can you come grab this other stuff for us? We're on
Right.
our way." So we have seen it before. And that's why we tell you, hey, even when you're done at point B, give us a call. Whether it's
Yeah.
boxes or more stuff, we'll come and get it for you.
Yeah. Very smart. Very smart. How is the storage business? Is that a nice recurring revenue for you guys? And you do climate well, in Phoenix, you would have to be climate controlled, right? Otherwise, everything would
You
melt.
would get nothing back.
Yeah, goo, just goo.
Storage is always great. People are always
Yeah,
looking for storage, whether you're with Rambo and we moved you in there, or hey, I just need a storage unit for a month while my house finished getting built. Storage is
nice.
always, always an amazing thing to have here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, that's awesome. And is that the same location as, your moving and storage office and stuff? Or your moving office, rather?
No, our storage is at a different location. And again, it's
Makes sense.
climate control. It's all key based per only the company. Once your items are put into storage, they are under lock key and again, security. So, unfortunately, until the
Right.
date that they are to be pulled out, they don't get touched. Your bin does not get open. You are on lockdown and timeout until we're allowed to pull you out again.
I like the way you put that. You ever see George Carlin's, skit on Stuff?
I did not know.
Oh, is that right?
Is that what he
Oh,
said?
you cannot be in the moving business or the storage business without so George Carlin, I'm sorry, I'm an old dude. I've circled the sun a few more times than you. Um, so you're familiar with George Carlin at all,
I've
the
heard of
comedian?
the name, no, but watched any of.
Okay, he's old and he's passed away since.
Okay.
He's from my day in the '70s. He one of the greatest. I would say Richard Pryor and then George Carlin are my two favorite comedians, and Robin Williams. But you have to go on YouTube when we're done or over the weekend and search George Carlin get on stuff. All right, let's talk. Like, what's your favorite part of running a business?
My favorite part of running a business is hands down, we are more than a business. We spend so much time with our crew that they become family. So, hands
Nice,
down, my favorite part of running a business is at the end of every single day when your entire family is in one place and you all are just talking about your day and you are all on the same page and it keeps things running smooth and there's no, well, he said, she said, here it is, here's your platform, take it. I love the ability to spend it with my family and the people I love the most and to come together at the end and remember why we're doing it.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's the key to success, right there, Rebecca. I love it. Very nice. Nicely said.
Well, thank
What?
you.
You're welcome. Thank you. What would you say? Give me one or two keys. So 5 years you've been going, coming out of unrelated businesses.
Come from
Oscar's
left
just like
field.
Oscar's like, damn it, we're gonna be the awesome moving company in the in our local area. So give me like one or two reasons why that worked. Why did you guys succeed? Like the math was against you, the odds were against you. So why did it work?
Hands
And
down,
you're
hands down. I have those. Number one is Oscar's determination. He
yeah,
is a through and through. I will not lose, or I will not lose because they will not win. I'm
right.
going to do it. His determination, hands down. Number two is my crew. When you come and you start with me, again, you get me from point A to point Z. And I've got a crew, again, they are 5-star quality award winning crew. And they are worth every bit of them. So,
Nice.
hands
Very
down,
nice.
those are my
Ver
two.
Nice, nice. Okay, but we can't get there on gumption alone. So how do you have a great team, you have a great crew,
Yep.
you have all the tools required, but how do you make people know who you are? How do you get seen?
Hands down, definitely with the customer base. Hey, you go in, you do a great quality service for them. They're going to remember you. They're going to referral you. They're going to say, hey, I've got the perfect company for you. Number two is Facebook. Oscar is always on Facebook. Oscar is
Ah,
always promoting. We are always representing Rambo 121. You carry yourself as a Rambo 121 member with pride and respect. That's what we offer to every one of our customers, and it's worked for us thus far.
that's beautiful. Yeah, social is where it's all at now. Us old guys are not the biggest fans in the world, but it is where everybody's attention is. So if you're a business owner, you're not on social,
Get
could be in
there.
trouble. Yeah, get there fast. So he's publishing every day,
Multiple
in the
times a day,
field.
over. Hey, babe, let me take a video. Hey, babe, I need this picture. Hey, I wonder if AI could take care of this for me. Okay. Hey. He's always hands
That's
on, always looking for new ideas, always coming up with new ideas. He is hands down the guru to it all.
that's great. That's great. Back to Oscar's motivation and self determination. I like it. What? How about ads? Do you run any kind of ads? Google ads, Yelp ads?
We run Google ads. I know for a while there he was doing Yelp ads. I'm not 100% sure he's on the Yelp ads anymore. But everything, for the most part, we are beyond thankful that, again, we've got an amazing crew that can give the five-star quality that they do, that we have
Yeah,
great, great turnaround customer referral base.
yeah, that's really good. And it sounds like earlier in our conversation, you are definitely creating relationships with referral partners, realtors.
Yeah.
I forgot what else you mentioned
Senior
up front
living
there, but
communities is a good one. They
ah,
like our labor only services, the senior living. We had a
I see.
customer who bought a treadmill but didn't think about getting it moved upstairs. So instead of calling
Nice,
their son from Tucson, we were able to take it on and get the treadmill moved upstairs for them
nice.
and get another happy, satisfied customers added the deal.
There you go. Another. And are you proactive on the end of jobs then, Rebecca, in getting referrals and or getting reviews, asking for referrals?
Again, that comes from my five-star quality team. I'm not taking anything from them. They are the ones that once they complete the job, they know that you are satisfied. They are my guys that turn around. Show us just how satisfied you are. Do you mind leaving us a
Nice.
five-star review? And then a lot of the
Heck,
times they'll even ask the customers to take a picture with them. So, and the
yeah.
customers will say, "Are you sure we're not pretty?" And absolutely get in here.
Yeah,
So,
that's excellent.
yeah,
That's excellent. So your movers, your guys in the field, guys and gals out in the field, are asking at the end of the
they
job.
are. Yep. They're great.
That's
I'm telling
beautiful.
you, they are my five-star award-winning
Yeah.
crews.
Yeah. Do they have a card or something with a QR code? Like, do they make it easy to get to your Google review or something like
They
that? Any
do.
kind of
They do. So I can tell you every crew member has a one of those tin metal cards. It has a
Oh, nice.
SKU reader on it that once the job is complete and everything, they will take to the customer where the customer can scan the back of it. And then again, it'll take them directly to the Google page.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's great advice for everybody listening. If you're still listening, man, just grab onto that right there.
It saves
And
you so much money. It is unbelievable,
oh
and then it
yeah,
just stays in the truck, so it's always
yeah.
available, always ready, and you don't have to
Uh,
worry about it ripping, tearing, falling
paper.
apart.
Yeah.
It's a metal tin card. It's hands
Brilliant.
down one of the best
Brilliant.
things.
Brilliant. And there's probably somebody at your local farmer's market who takes images and puts it on little metal cards, right? We have it at our farmer's
Yep.
market. They take beautiful photographs and they put it
Oh,
on, I don't know what that is.
yes. They are. I've
Yeah.
seen them there. Yeah, I've seen the photograph parts. They are there.
Yeah, yeah, photographs. So you could go to them with, your design, your logo, your QR code, and rate us on Google, and boom,
There you
have
go,
your
yeah.
text send that out. That's because that's fresh in the mind, right?
Yep.
They're super happy right now. I also like your tech, or one or two of the people that you're where they go with the customer. I seen a company that the drivers have like a what would you call that? A placard with 5 stars on it,
Oh,
and so they take a picture with the
there you
customer,
go in the
hold
5
and the
stars.
customer's holding the 5 stars.
I keep telling
So
Oscar we need to get one of those frames for everyone to hold, and then I try to pitch it in a meeting to my gentlemen, and they're like, "You want us to hold what, Becca?" And I'm, "Guys, I promise it'll be cool." And they're like, "You're nuts, lady. We're not holding it."
oh, wow,
So
that's funny. See
I
that? Rejected by
they said
the
enough is
field.
enough. So
That did not pass the cool meter. Sorry, you are getting rejected there. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, it's not for them to hold, it's for the customer to
right,
hold.
that's what I tell them. "Oh, come on, guys, give me." I won't lie, they did try it, and then supposedly it may have gotten left at a customer's house one time. It may have flown out of the truck one time. It went
A
on
dog
the job
ate
and
my
never
my
came
homework.
back.
Dog ate my homework.
Yes.
Well, that says volumes right there. Not a good idea, maybe for the text out in the field. But yeah, just a picture is super awesome right there. Also,
Yep.
going with that review.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know if you can get your customers to upload photos, that they take on their phone and they put up, they are way more valuable SEO wise, ranking wise, than you uploading hundreds of photos. Although you should still do that, and I see you guys do that. So hats off to you.
Yeah.
You got to be active in your Google My Business or Google Business profile now.
Always going. Always going.
Yeah, yeah. Getting reviews, replying to reviews, posting, and images, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's talk marketing again. So I heard you say yes, you do Google pay per click,
Mhm.
right? And Yelp, you did, but maybe not
Yeah,
anymore.
and then again, mostly just the Facebook. And then again, we're very fortunate and lucky enough to be mostly referral based.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And really, you can just pick one social channel like that. Excuse me, Facebook, and just dominate that. You don't have to be all over social media. Is a good lesson for companies out there. Just pick a platform. If you like one already, pick it and go after
Yeah.
it. If you're B2B,
Be
that
the
might be
best in
better.
it. Yeah.
Exactly. Live in it. Live in it.
Make everyone else
Exactly.
scared to be on there because they know you're on there.
There you go. I like the attitude. I like the attitude. Do you do any print media at all? Any old-fashioned door, those door
You know
hangers
what? We
or
are never too good to go old school. We always have flyers on us. We have crews that at the end of every move, they go out and it's their job to stick out 5 flyers on somewhere. Stick 5 flyers on different houses and, come on back to the shop. They're always out at apartments, new builds, getting to know the contractors,
Mm,
getting to know the apartment owners. We're
nice.
always going old school. That's my favorite way to go. That's the way I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
to go.
There you go. There you go. It's easier on the pocketbook that way. But you're networking and stuff,
Absolutely.
and once again, I hear you bringing up referral partners. So, if you see a common theme in here, listeners,
Go
it's like,
get them.
yeah, yeah, don't just fish, right? Find. I don't know what the damn analogy I'm trying to say is, but find people who are going to send you customers
Get the
regularly,
honey
and these are
hole.
realtors,
Yes.
property managers, and I
Absolutely.
like the senior facilities. That's a great idea. Great idea. Let's talk training, Rebecca. How do you, it's hard to find great people nowadays, right?
It
So,
most definitely is.
how are you guys succeeding at that?
Oscar's always hiring. He's got again a great crew that, when they referral somebody, hey man, I've got this guy who, unfortunately through the last economy, he may have lost his job, he may have not lost, or he may have lost the benefits that he was getting one way or another.
Right,
Sam no longer has a job. And well, if Sam's anything like you are, you're not too good to give him a shot. So then, they always
right,
go out on jobs. They are always in the training. They're always learning new techniques, especially a company that moves such fragile items for people and moves
right,
people's livelihoods. They need to
right,
learn to respect the items that they're moving. They need to learn the proper care for the items, the proper techniques for wrapping the items, so that not
mm,
only the customer's items, but the homes, the businesses, the vehicles, nothing gets damaged, and it's a solid based customer.
right. Nice. So it sounds like you got a lot of training going on because you have
Absolutely. We
mentioned
are
there,
always in training mode.
yeah, antiques and artwork and pianos and things like that. So, yeah. What's the dream, Rebecca? Where is there? We're just going to run this and turn it over to the kids. Have you thought that far in the future? You guys are still pretty young.
You know what? Oscar has thought this through all the way, and I just ride his roller coaster. Oscar is building a legacy. He does
Go, Oscar.
not want my grandchildren's children's to ever have to work. He wants to put
Nice.
in all the hard work, all the labor now, so that way when it is our turn to sit back on a beach, I hope somewhere, it's just the two of us without phones attached, without people calling and saying, "Hey, boss," without people
Right.
calling and saying, "Hey, I want to get a quote." No, it is, we're done. So it is our goal to build a legacy, a reliable, trustworthy moving company that people know when they call, they're going to get that five-star quality service.
Nice. Nice. So the kids, you envision the children taking over at some time?
I'd love to say yes, but I also say that I will never pick their futures for them. I
Nice.
can tell you that they do show an interest in specific portions of it,
Correct. Right.
but we'll see. They're still a little young.
Right. And that's the beauty of a business. There are lots of roles to play and skill sets to acquire, and some may appeal to them and others don't. So hopefully, the business is cranking when they're older and they take an
They could
interest in,
take it and run.
yeah, some facet of it, right? Let's talk about how about performance pay? I heard you mention benefits, so talk to me about your employee structure, your pay structure a little bit. You don't have to go into detail, but are you incentivizing your workers to get reviews, get those 5 stars, get referrals, things like that?
Absolutely. We are always, our employees always have a base pay. And then on top of that, we always do have fun contests every month to
Nice,
engage employees more with customers. So one month it might be, hey, if you get more five-star reviews, then you get this, whether it's your pick up the schedule, whether it is a bonus, if you will, however, whatever the prize is for that month. And then the next
nice,
month might be a referral month. Hey, you won this month, you get this. And we're
nice.
always coming up with new games again to keep both employee and customer interacting, involved, because you need to trust these people who are moving your whole world as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Is there room for them to grow? Is there like, I don't know, management position or a department head or something like that? If I was just coming on with you guys as a mover and I wanted to move up, I'm looking long term. Can I fit my dream into your dream? Is old Tommy Mello saying.
Absolutely. We have people that have been with us from day one, and they started off the same as Oscar and I, blind, deaf, and dumb.
That's
And, you know,
how we are.
now are sitting at their homes in the office, working from, hey, Becca, I'm trying to schedule this person. Am I good to go? Send it, good to go. They're no
Nice.
longer out in the heat of Arizona doing the back-breaking work either. We leave that to Oscar now.
Hey, wait a minute. Oscar's like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why am I still in? It's 112 out here. What the hell's going on? Let's talk like software kind of administrative stuff. Are there some tools that you use now, software that you could not live without now, or
You've
that
been
has
talking to
exponentially.
Oscar, and you know my weak point. So, in case you don't know, Becca and technology are not the things. They do not go well together. They are oil and water. But Oscar has got us set up with Supermove, who is a great
Okay,
platform for us. They have Supermove AI, which is their phone system, which hands
nice.
down is my favorite thing ever. It records everything, it exports
Nice.
it all into your system for you. It pulls you up
Nice.
your map. You just answer your call and be you. And hands down, the best gift Oscar has ever given me besides my 4 children.
What is that software again,
That
Rebecca?
was Supermove.
Supermove.
Supermove AI is their phone
Okay.
system that we.
And that's for the moving industry.
It is, yeah.
Is that your CRM, like your customer database?
Correct.
Okay. Sweet. And does it have an AI voice agent answering your phone then?
Nope. When you call, you
Oh,
get Becca or one of the other people in the office.
all right.
Are a customer first, and I know
Yeah,
hands down when I get stuck on those phone calls, I am done. I am irritated, I am frustrated, and
it can be.
representative. So every time you call Rambo 121, you get a live person. And
Nice.
most of the
Nice.
time they're even in the same time zone as you.
There you go. So what is your AI doing for you then? I'm sorry.
Like I said, it does a lot of the recording of the phone calls. So
Oh,
if
I
you
see.
didn't quite catch something or you
I
weren't
got
quite 100% sure what the customer said, you can always refer back to the Supermove AI
nice.
system. And again, it will take down all of the customers information and then again just export it directly into and build your job right off of the information.
Nice, nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Do you do your marketing through there, like SMS marketing or email marketing or any of that kind
No,
of stuff?
no, we do in a way as we always are sending out reminder emails to customers,
Okay.
especially ones that are moving into apartments, whether it be a 6 month lease or a year lease. We'll send them that email in about 5 to 11 months. Just, hey, we know your lease is
Wow.
coming up. Don't forget about us who moved you in.
Super awesome. So when you move someone, you're taking down their lease or rental renewal date.
We're not taking that kind of information, but a lot of the time, customers will talk to you without knowing that they're talking to you, and it's
I
quite
see.
easy to talk to people when you are a human and you're not an AI robot. And you have that human to human relationship more. They're always willing to open up. And unfortunately, whether it's a bad situation for them or they're just
Yeah,
waiting a couple of months until their new home is finished
I
being
see.
built, they're always communicating. And it's again one of the Rambo 121 qualities that we're always listening and putting our customers first so we
I
catch
like it.
those things.
I like it. So that's one of the information fields you are trying to get is how long are you here
Yeah.
for? Are you moving
I mean,
again?
you moved in, you're going to have to move out eventually.
I guess so. Sooner or
Whether
later,
you want to tell
either
me
in a
now or I'm
box.
going to sit outside and wait.
If you're not leaving in a coffin, you're using us. And by the way, we move coffins too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's crazy awesome. Good for you. So, how about like, do you stay connected with existing customers? Any kind of email or a newsletter, or you just rely on social basically to stay front and center?
We do not. Customers more so call when they do call back, where I'm always willing to keep an open relationship. I have myself quite a few women who they'll call me and they'll be like, I won't speak to anybody besides Becca. And I'll get on the phone and they'll be like, my son finally moved out. Let's clean out his room. And we know each other's life stories. And again, it's one of my favorite things, but those are also my group of women, my group of men that are, hey, I've got a moving company for you. Hey, you want that moved out? I've got that for you. So again, we're
Nice.
always referring to our social media platforms, but none of those speak louder than the word of mouth. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
again, Becca, get over here now. Okay, Karen, I'm on my way. Karen are meeting at Fry's for wine down hour. You know, it's okay, Karen, we're gonna get through this. It's it's great, but again, you keep that customer base. I always keep a relationship with my customers.
Yeah, I can tell, Becca. You guys are awesome. I can tell already. Um, so what any questions that I didn't bring up, Becca, being the world's worst podcast host?
Well, you know what? I'm just the world's worst mover. I'm just
Here we
Becca
are.
in the office. So,
Welcome to the world's worst podcast interview.
Yay!
How not to run a podcast.
It's
Uh,
okay. How not to take advantage.
so let's wrap it up this way, Becca. Like seriously, what advice would you give somebody who is either A, just starting, so they're just starting out in your industry or any kind of service business, right? Because it sort of it goes across all industries, right?
Mhm.
So, what would you, somebody who is just starting out, or somebody who was struggling and looking to pull out of a dip?
You know what? Have a little faith. Have a little faith because you know what? There's been times where I have begged, borrowed, and pleaded to my husband, please, please, I'm asking you, get a job. I can't wait anymore. And that's the worst. That's what he would tell me is have a little patience. It's
Yeah,
okay. And
yeah,
you know, follow through and don't be afraid to be you. Talk to people, make them
mm,
remember who you are. Whether it's
I
good
like
or
that.
bad, they're talking about you.
Right. So make it good. Yes, exactly. Network, I like it, and have patience. Building a business takes a long ass time, and you got to have patience. So, without
Absolutely.
a doubt, and stay in
Absolutely.
power. Educate yourself. Do you guys belong to any kind of masterminds or
Oscar
training
the
programs?
masterminds, yes. I go to a different type of school, completely unrelated, but Oscar is in the masterminds and he
Nice.
is all in.
Yeah, sounds like it. Cool beans. Becca, you're awesome. Any last minute advice for anybody out there?
Keep your head up. You got it.
How do they reach you if somebody's either interested in working with you or working for you?
So you can always reach us on any of our social media platforms. You can always email us at rambo121llc@gmail.com, or you can always give us a call directly at 602-585-8956 and just ask for Becca in the office.
There you go. And the website, Becca,
The
is?
website is rambo121.com.
Nice. Becca, you're an awesome guest. I appreciate you coming on the show, sharing your time and expertise and your mojo with us all. Thank you very
Well,
much.
thank you so very much for having me today. It's been my absolute pleasure.
Likewise, you're an absolute delight, and my hats off to Oscar for nothing else but finding you.
I try to tell him that all the time. He tells me I'm crazy.
Too cool, too cool. Becca, you're awesome. Thank you again.
Thank you.